Hi guys, welcome to a new episode. It's a blissful day. It's been a few days since last time I posted something, maybe even weeks. But without any further ado, let's get to it. So today's episode is going to be how to be a trailblazer. Um, so this morning, I went on a really cool hike, and it's like living in LA. It's obviously not only is it great weather, but but you start encountering people, and kind of everybody could be in a very different state of mind. But then it just kind of hit me. It just made me realize we all, it doesn't matter where we come from, what we're wearing, what our thoughts are. Over there, we were there for the same purpose, to basically just be outside of the home, maybe get a little exercise. I was actually babysitting a little dog, so I took out this really cool dog for a walk, and it was just felt great. I'm sweating, I'm running, and I have this beautiful dog with me, and it's just a magnificent, beautiful day, and kind of hit me why Mother Teresa all of a sudden, whenever she was asked a few times about going and protesting against the war of Vietnam, she would say no. Her response was, please invite me whenever you're going to be marching for peace and love. I mean, in that regards, I do not have the quote in front of me. So, and I realized that at that second today, in what's going on in the world, and there's just, you turn on TV, and it's a bombardment of information, maybe even a lot of misinformation, and it's just how many times a day do we allow ourselves to be by ourselves with our thoughts. And I think it's crucial to start kind of paying attention how much are we really by ourselves, and it's like how much time do we have to reflect and maybe go for a walk. And it's like I would highly encourage everybody to just set a little bit of time aside every single day so we can be by ourselves. And that could be just, a lot of people do exercise for the same reason, because that's when they get a little time just for themselves, or there's some kind of daily practice that they do in order to assure that it's like nothing's bothering them then, so they can be by themselves and it's time to zone out. For me, I know that could be tennis, for an example, or meditation. So this morning, Mother Teresa was kind of gave me this inspiration, and I think that what I really got out of it is, number one, I truly believe on the very basic analytical side of things, is like we all humans, even though we might be coming from different places, and it's like, oh, he's a Democrat, he's a Republican. It's like right now the atmosphere is so divisive. I really would encourage to start going back to the center, and the center is always going to tell you we are the same. We have two legs, we have a nose, we have a mouth, we need to breathe when we go for a walk. And sure, it's like we have the heart, the same organs, even though there are some differences, some nuances. Maybe if you have different color hair or skin color, doesn't matter. But at the end, 95, or I would argue maybe even 99% of us, the deep core inside is all the same, right? There could be different expressions. Even on the more psychological side of the things, is like, what do we really want? It doesn't matter if you're from Mexico or from Poland, I don't know, Seattle or New Zealand, no difference, or Syria. You still want to, most likely you want to live a life where you find some kind of happiness. What does that mean? How does that express itself? And it could be expressing itself a few different ways, but 99, I would argue even 100% of us want some kind of uh, spend our life when we feel some sense of happiness. And for some, that may be expressing itself going to the bar and drinking. For other person might be going to I don't know, church praying. For others, might be just spending time with the family. But the end and the core, we all want the same thing. We want to reach some kind of happiness. So instead of focusing on all of what is dividing us, I would encourage everybody to start focusing on what is binding and bringing us all together, how we are the same, how we can look at the people that may it seem that are so different from us, start really paying more attention of what is similar, what's binding us, what's bringing us all together. I mean, we have one Earth, we are on this planet, and as much traveling we have been doing in the past 20, 30, 40 years, we only realize how small it really is, how interrelated we are. So with that in mind, think about Mother Teresa and think about how unified we can be. What is that we can do daily, and that could be something very, very simple: sending a good message, sending a smile, even for a walk, standing in a line, opening door for somebody else. So the tiny little gestures of kindness, I think they can go a very long way. And I would love to focus that on today. So turn off TV. Just don't allow this kind of negativity affect you too much. So, spend some time by yourself. See what you can do to start switching it around, because we need that more than ever. So it's all up to us to start giving back, to start smiling, and it's sometimes it just takes a bit of work, but I know we can all do it. So go and have the amazing rest of the day. Be well and start smiling.